All right, welcome here to the Round 2 VFD podcast. We will be talking with me and Based Bankai, Mr. VFD himself. Now, Based, we are having Round 3 here at Top Gear, but let's look back at Round 2 real quick. Give us a little idea of some of the what we're going to be looking at. Of some of the battles.
It was the final. Yeah, it was the finals between Steve Citavitas and JSI Rhythm. Very great battle. Went into some great one more times, and yeah, it was great and awesome battle for me to judge. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, you definitely see Steve taking this one from Rhythm in the finals. He did amazing work during Road Atlanta. Not too many people really do well in the in that S2000. There's very few amount of people. I've only seen him really be one of the few people who can actually run that thing. But yeah, this was last week. One of the best battles that we had last week. We had a lot of great battles, but for sure this was the best, going to 2 one more times. And yeah, it was just a great time, and we look to have the same thing here at this next round. And Base, if you want to go over the run with us real quick. So we come in here for the first clip. You'll see a cone there around the inside. You don't want to hit that. You'll come back on the outside. Make sure to stay right here on the outside. We'll go in depth here in a second. There's your second clip right there. Then you'll go up to this outside zone there, and you'll come back inside to hit that blue little teal runner. So we'll go back real quick and go we're going to go slow motion real quick, show you some of the little things that you want to really look out for. First thing is this restart cone right here. Right as you come up on the initiation. Here's your end of your 50 roll right here. As soon as it becomes grass, then it'll come through here. This is your restart cone there on the left. Your car must be stopped before you hit that restart cone. If your car is still rolling and you pass that restart cone, it will be you'll have to catch back up, because that restart cone is there for a reason. You must stop before it, and we stick to our rules. We don't rewrite them for Nitto tires. So here we go into the first initiation. Now, Base, the first initiation, is that a clip on the right side where you put the cone?
Okay, that first cone right there, the cone most likely would not be there for qualifying, but that will be an off-course marker where that line is at. So please try your best not to put your car so shallow that you hit that line, because that will be counted as a off-course marker. So that could maybe result in deduction or a 0. So basically, you can enter anywhere in the track as long as you just don't hit that line.
All right. So next up, we're gonna slide through into the first part of the clipping zone. Now, right here, the white is considered off course, correct?
Correct.
And one tire will be a deduction or a 0?
One tire behind the line we'll have actually align one tire behind the line. 2 or more tires behind that line will result into a deduction, or it could result into a 0.
All right. So you will have a one tire drop deduction for putting it over that line, as you see there. But you do want to stick the rear of your car right here on the outside of the clip. Now, as you see there's another tire drop, which will result in a 0 total because it's 2 separate tire drops. Now there was clip 3 right there, and we're going to slide on over here to the second clipping zone. Now this has been added in since your video. There will be 2 cones here on the outside. You'll have one right here on the red patch, and then you'll have one right here beside that little grate, as you see right there, that little drainage cone. Now, what this is supposed to do is it really meant to keep people from shallowing up coming into this final clip. You do want to run this outside clip very well, and that cone right there on the inside, this little inside teal portion you see there at the very end of the line, that will be there. And that's kind of your course breakdown. We're going to ask you to put your questions in the comment section real quick, in either Twitch or YouTube, whichever you're doing. Twitch will end it up faster. YouTube is very laggy. So, Base, do you have anything that you need to explain to them about this section? It's a little bit different, or you need to reiterate anything?
Yes, you forgot to add something. Going towards the outside, there is a little line in the middle of the track. I don't know if you guys can...
Oh, okay.
You want it back so everybody...
Yeah, I got it. Right here. Right in the first zone, right?
The outside, yes, it's center of the track. So if you go very shallow, like if your entire car is like all the way on that line, it won't be counted as a zero, but it will be counted as deductions because you're going shallow and you should be going outside by the line. So yes, so try to keep your car above that line as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so yeah, it's just that white line you see there is going to be a deduction counter if you touch it, correct? If you touch it, it's going to be a deduction. If your car is over it, it's going to be a zero?
Yes, yeah, if you, no, it will not most likely be a zero.
It won't be a zero.
It'll be a huge deduction. So,
all right.
Depending on how many tires, like if your front two tires go on the line, like we may just let it slide, but you shouldn't really be going like really all the way inside of the turn. So
all right.
Yeah.
So we will run through this full time, so you kind of see. We'll have the telemetry up, so you kind of see the speeds. Now, do we have a speed zone on this track?
No, speed zones will be here shortly when we have a practice lobby. I will be getting the median. I will be getting speeds and calculating up a median. So that would be the speed zone for tomorrow's qualifying.
All right. Do you know where the speed zone is? So we can kind of give them an idea of where they need to be.
Speed zone be on that entry of that turn of that turn. If you go back stacks, it's a little circle right there. I believe I put a cone right there too.
All right. We'll get that for them real quick. And your speed zone, yep, there it is right there. There's the cone right there. That's going to be your speed zone. So right here where you see the car is, this will be where you'll get your speed recorded. So you can't drop tires outside after the first inside clip. No, that is also considered a an off course. Right here, as you see that little white line right there, that is considered off course. Now with that outside line, on initiation, you see that the line I'm talking about based. Are we talking about are we talking about a zero or a deduction for dropping tires there?
Trying to get there, like the stream. You guys gotta bury me. I got a horrible computer, guys.
But yeah, it's on initiation. That outside, it'd be considered inside for your first inside clip, or for your first outside zone. That's what they're wondering about.
What are you talking about here, Stack?
The left, that line on the left.
Yes, that's in the middle of the track.
Yeah, right there on your left.
That's the line I'm talking about as a shallow marker right there.
No, not the shallow marker. Do you see where I'm at?
What are you talking about?
On the initiation, you have that white line that kind of that comes out of the corner. It's from the inside of the first corner, inside of the second corner, I should say.
Did you place the car there so I can see?
Yeah, car is right here, sitting on it.
Oh, okay. Alright, where the left of that line is? Okay.
Yeah, that left line is what are we calling that? As 0 or?
Well, if you go all the way out there.
No, if you drop like what is it? One tire is gonna be a deduction. 2 is gonna be a 0.
Shouldn't really be putting your car all the way out there because you go all the way out there and try.
I mean, just in case somebody it does happen to somebody.
I mean, if that does happen, that's going to be a big deduction because what's going to happen is if you're taking your car all the way out there, you're not going to have much time to transition. It's most likely going to go through sliding off the track. So I mean.
Yeah, understood. Understood. So they're also wondering about the horizontal line that comes out. There's a lot of people saying that they're gonna have to lose angle to hit that line correct. I do see a little dot. If you want to move it in just a little bit, you can move it into this little dot right there, and then over that should be the one tire. I know you've looked into this a little bit, but that hasn't been something I've really seen because it is a very small gap that you really have to hit. If you're there. Based, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, they're talking about that horizontal line. Somebody was asking, are they going to have to lose angle because it does look like it's very small. It's a very small area.
Like I said, if you pull an angle, we're gonna basically probably. I'm looking at it now. I kind of want to allow your front 2 tires on the line. On that.
Well, I would say
there.
Move the clip back to that little dot that's right there on the left of it. Just go ahead and say that dot
makes
is
sense.
it.
Yeah,
So we'll go ahead and put on that dot.
Was talking about that too, so.
All right. And how wide can we go after the second clip? Now, Panda, there's 2 clips on here. You have your outside zone here, and then your first clip is there. Your second zone is here, and then your second clip is here. Is that what you're asking? Like how far you can go out here? Based on the very last clip. No, for the very last clip, how far are they allowed to go out? All the way out to the grass?
I mean, in all honesty, opinion, if you go out like towards near the grass, I mean it'll make the style look better. But I mean, as long as you get through the run, that's what we're mostly looking for. I mean, if you can place your car and force your car all the way towards that little concrete stuff, that'd be great. That'd be a huge style point. But other than that, just we're not really looking for much after. So.
All right. So yeah, we're looking for you to go all the way out to that concrete, but not like take your time to get out there. Yeah, it's going to add a little bit of style points if you can hit that concrete correctly. So, anyways, that's your section. Any more questions about this week in general, as a round? Do you have anything that you need to add, based?
Does anybody have any questions about how we doing the new judging?
Oh yeah, kind of explain that just a little bit. The new judging format you're looking for.
All right, let me head to the thing here. So basically, I was reading on Rec Magazine, and one of the competitors told me to go read it and go look at it. So I took time to go read it. Actually, I scanned through it, and when I had got time to, I read it. And everything actually made sense to how we can use this in VFD. So So basically, if you have any corrections, there'll be a certain deduction into points, loss of points. The rev limiter. So basically, the rev limiter is, as I've gotten many messages and complaints about it. So basically, they kind of worded it wrong from what I copied and pasted it to, but it's basically telling you if you're hitting a limiter to force a correction of your car, like you're about to spin or anything about to stall, and have to force yourself to hit the limiter. That's basically what it's trying to say. But as for drifting and hitting the limiter, that's completely okay. You can do that because that's basically how you guys have your cars tuned. And for the throttle lifting thing, basically, all that is trying to tell you is you shouldn't be lifting on certain parts of the track. So like after you come out of that second turn, you should most likely be on the gas. You shouldn't really be having to lift off the throttle. So that's basically what that rule is trying to tell you there.
All right, so we did get a couple of questions in. The video said that you could drop 2 tires over the white bold line outside clip on the sweeper. Yeah, that has been changed. We've been looking at it. We've been looking into it. It is 1 tire will be a deduction on the white bold line, and then 2 tires will be a 0. It's been kind of in and out. We've been testing it with a couple of the guys, and it is going to be a 2 tire will be 0 for both the white bold line and the sweeper area. Also, in the video it says you can drop tires after the shallow marker. Now, Jack, if you want to explain what you mean, if you understand what he's saying, based. It says in the video you can drop tires after the shallow marker.
You're lagging, man.
I'm lagging.
Yep. Said drop tires after where?
After the shallow marker. Yeah, Jack, if you could explain what you mean real quick.
Yes, I did originally have that in the video. That has been changed to no tire drops. So, yeah.
Okay. And Dwight, he's saying, in the entry, do we need to stay middle, far left, or is that up to us? As in, on entry, what part of the track do they need to be at, or is it just up to whoever?
I mean, as I was doing the course drifting it, I would prefer the middle, entered in the middle, because you enter far left, like I said earlier, it may set you up for a bad entry to that second corner and may result in you flying off the track.
No, they're talking about not like where the first clip used to be, like when you're going up for the initiation. When you're coming off the 50, where do you need to be?
I prefer the left. Starting on the left. Starting your 50 row on the left and enter from that way.
Okay. So that's what he was saying. Yeah. If you get any more questions, go ahead and comment. Either comment in YouTube or comment in Twitch. If you comment in YouTube, I'll be able to get back with you after this video is over. The speed zones will be that one speed zone that we talked about right there on the outside, the beginning of the first zone. But we will be getting speed tier very shortly, and the practice lobby will be holding. With the Nigerian, he'll be holding the practice lobby so we can get an average speed, so we can get you the speed that you need to be at, which it will be back on this video with an annotation so you can kind of have an idea. This weekend's going to be dope. Thursday and Friday will be live streamed on my Twitch channel. You'll see it there. Volkswagen_yo. You'll see the qualifying happening there. And then the battles will be Saturday here at 3 p.m. Same place, same time. Actually, not same time. 3 p.m. is not going to be the same time.
The Minty and Ando run?
I thought we were going to talk about it earlier, and you said that it's pretty self-explanatory. But, we will. We had a question about the the Minty Nando run last week, and Based will explain why it went to Minty over Nando.
Yes, yeah, you guys can go ahead and pour the bad side all over me on this one. But yes, I already looked through it multiple times. The first run, on the entry, Minty out-angled him in the entry, but Nando was able to keep up throughout the run, and Minty had a great lead run. So we gave that run a tie. The next run, everything was looking great and simple. It came down to the last turn, and I kind of seen where everybody was just starting to bash everybody in the head in. But yes, I looked through it more and more and more, and I could have said Minty should have slowed down. So that was most likely the judge's fault, including my fault. So yes, that's basically our apologies. So I most likely hope not to do this again.
All right, guys. Yeah. See that Based is talking about last week. There was a battle between JSI Nando and Minty. Came out and said, "Hey, we made a mistake. That was our fault on judging." But now with it being live streamed on YouTube, they can go back and watch it. Every single battle, every single call will now be, there'll be a lot less chance for something like this to happen. A lot less, because that's but yeah, the replay feature will be updated a little bit for us, and the judges will now be able to watch basically any part of it, and it's going to be great for them. So, anyways, from the Drift Stream, me, Based, we're out.